Hi everybody, so it's Friday and so it's our flow day, and so we're just going to kind of go with the slow flow for appropriate for a nice lazy Friday. So come to the top of your mats, inhale, sweep your arms up overhead, exhale, fold from your hips, palms to the mat. Inhale, lift up and out of your pelvis, palms flat, right foot back, left foot back, lower down slow, pull up dog and down dog, and breathe. Make sure to press firmly through all 5 fingers and the palms of your hands, activating the shoulders, making sure that all muscles are active. Inhale, exhale, gaze forward, right foot forward and left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and back. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. Exhale, palms flat, left foot back, right foot back. Lower down. This time I'm going to show you a modified version, keeping my knees onto the mat and pulling up. Staying safe, pushing back, tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog and breathe. Alternate, bending your knees side by side. Side by side. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Let's lift the right leg straight up toward the ceiling and pull that knee forward and push back. Pull that knee to the left elbow and up. Pull that knee to the right elbow and place that foot between your hands. And if you're good, you can lower your left knee down and stay there. And if you're good there, stay there. If you feel like you have a little bit more, you can be on your palms or the forearms, allowing the foot, right foot to be on the pinky edge of the foot, kind of rotating out. We're going to come up, place the right foot back, lower your knees, pull down, chaturanga, pull up, upward dog, push your hips back, tuck your toes, lift your hips, down dog, and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the left leg up, all the way up, reaching up. Pull that knee up, center, and lift up. Bring that left knee to the right elbow and up, and pull up to the left elbow and back up. Place that foot between your hands, turn your back heel in. Warrior 1, Warrior 2, Reverse Warrior, and the left hand down, deep side angle. Reaching up, lower your hips. Placing the right hand down on the inside of the left foot. You can see me a little bit better. Hinge forward and back and just see if you can ease down into this deep hip stretch. Feels pretty good, and if it feels too severe for you, pull back a little bit. Less is more. Don't feel like you have to strain through. I'm going to lower my back knee slightly down, staying still on the top of my kneecap, not to compress onto my knee, affecting that joint. I'm going to turn out, coming onto the knife edge or the pinky edge of my left foot, allowing my knee to go out into a lizard. And if you guys are okay, coming down onto the forearms and stretching, easing into this stretch. Anytime, a good rule of thumb is when you feel like you're labored in your breath, you're probably pushing too hard. So if you're able to comfortably breathe in and out, that's probably a good thing for you. So use that as a gauge to know how far you're going. Palms flat, lift, place the left foot back, lower your knees, lower down, pull up, push back. Down dog and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right foot forward and left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms up overhead and back down. Coming to face you, feet about 3 feet wide, toes turned out, and I'm going to sink my hips all the way down, as low as they'll go, using my quads, tucking my tailbone slightly, being responsible with my posture and alignment, making sure my knees are lining up with the second toe, and my feet, that the knees are right above the ankle joints. I'm going to pulsate up and down just to warm up my hips before I stretch deep into them. Always saying I can't, probably you can't, but thinking that one day you can probably will bring you back to the mat and practice with me, because there's a lot that I couldn't do in the past that I can now because I decided I can. So it's as simple as that. So if you find that some of these poses are hard for you today, I want you to keep trying and keep working at them, because I know that one day you'll be able to do them. So I'm going to go all the way down and place my hands here. Just a little bit of a deep stretch. I'm going to go side to side. I try really hard to keep the mobility into my joints, because inflammation from lupus will stiffen and tighten and calcify our joints and cause arthritis. So it's in our best interest to be able to be mobile enough to be able to flush out the joints and enable flexibility into those joints. Lifting the right arm away, toes up on the side, feeling this nice stretch on the right side of the body, and back. Hands here, shifting the weight over to the right side, lifting the left arm up, toes down, heel down on the left side, stretching the left side of the body, really feeling the stretch into my hips as well, and inner thighs into my right hips. Bring the hand down and come. Toes in a little bit. I'm going to heel toe myself back together. I'm going to inhale, exhale, fold, and see if I can squeeze my belly, squeeze my thighs to go a little bit deeper. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Those of you who can't, feel free to keep your knees slightly bent, and that's fine. Bend and stretch and ease down into it. Understanding that as you squeeze your quads, your front thigh, the back side, the hamstrings loosen up. And the more you squeeze your belly, the more the back side, the extensors of your spine loosens up. And so breathe. And then from here, see if you can grab opposite elbow, opposite hand, allowing this full spine to decompress. Take a deep breath in, feeling this deep, intense stretch on the back side of your legs. And out. And come up. Place your right hand right under your chest. Lift the left arm up. And gaze up. Avoid hinging at the hips. You see what I just did? Keep it centered and balanced. Knowing where your body is in space is one of the great benefits of doing yoga. And breathe. Right arm extends up. Breathe. And back down. I'm going to go ahead and turn my toes out and see if I can come all the way down onto my sit bones onto the mat. And onto my favorite part of the stretch, bringing the left heel to the pubic bone, sitting up nice and tall. Rotate towards the left. Lower your right elbow down, lifting the left arm up. Stretching, keeping and rooting the left hip down, pulling the left arm up, opening up toward the ceiling. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come back. Same thing. Right heel into the pubic bone, sitting up nice and tall. Twist over to the right side. Left elbow down, lifting the right arm up. Reach up. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Deep breath in and exhale. Come back. Right leg extend, sitting up nice and tall. See if you can come forward. Oftentimes, there's a lot of things happening into our hips where you might not have the mobility. So in which case, it's fine to elevate your hips to where you're sitting on your yoga blocks or cushion or a pillow, whatever, to elevate that hip so that you have a little bit more mobility into the hips. Toes stay straight up, sitting up nice and tall. You're pulling forward, hinging from the hips. And see if you can come onto your forearms. And this is a good stretch, taking a deep breath in, using the breath as your gauge always to know how far you should push. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Take a deep breath in and exhale. Come back. Close your feet together. Let's bend, keeping our feet flat. Bring your left hand behind you, right at the center, keeping your pelvis and your chest forward. Lift your right arm up. Place the right elbow on the outside of the left knee and twist back. Breathe. And back center. Right hand back, left arm up. Bring your left elbow on the outside of the right knee and twist and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come bring it back. Feet together. Open up your knees, sitting up nice and tall. Hinge forward and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back with more next week. I hope you guys are enjoying this beautiful weather. I hope it stays nice through the weekend. And I'll see you guys next week.